In 2020, there was a pandemic that halted the Major League Baseball season, postponing the start of the season until late July. The defending American League champion Houston Astros would take on the Seattle Mariners in an empty Minute Maid Park, and as for the Astros opening day starter, 2019 American League Cy Young Award winner Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander had an incredible 2019 season, so getting yet another opening day start to his resume was no surprise. But after only 6 innings thrown, Verlander was done for the season and for the foreseeable future, getting Tommy John surgery. About a year and a half later, as he enters free agency, it's pretty clear that Justin Verlander won't be going back to Houston and may not be talking to his Astros teammates ever again. Justin Verlander first put on an Astros uniform in 2017 after getting traded from Detroit, and he couldn't have been any better, throwing 34 innings with a 1.07 ERA, striking out 43 hitters, and he didn't stop once the postseason rolled around, throwing 36 and 2/3 innings with a 2.21 ERA, playing a massive part in the Astros winning their first championship in franchise history. 2018 saw Verlander become an All-Star for the first time since 2013 as he threw 214 innings with a 2.52 ERA, striking out 290 hitters, finishing second in the Cy Young voting and 10th in the MVP voting. Then came one of the greatest seasons in Verlander's career, as he became an All-Star for the second straight year, threw 223 innings, had an ERA of 2.58 while striking out 300, threw a no-hitter, and won the American League Cy Young Award. After making only a single start the next year in 2020 and throwing 6 innings, Verlander had no other choice but to get under the knife for Tommy John surgery. He went on to miss the rest of 2020 and all of 2021 despite getting paid $33 million as part of his 2-year contract. Justin Verlander has never been known to be a clubhouse cancer or somebody who is disliked by his teammates. There have been times where Verlander has gotten into it with teammates, like when he and Victor Martinez had a dispute in the dugout during a very intense matchup between the Tigers and Yankees, but those are rare occurrences. Teammate and star second baseman Jose Altuve once even wore a shirt in front of the media in which said, "I literally love Justin Verlander." So it's pretty clear that he's beloved, or at least was. It now seems as if Verlander not only pissed off 1 or 2 of his teammates, but pretty much the entire Houston Astros team. In the days leading up to the ALDS between the Astros and White Sox, Astros owner Jim Crane picked Verlander to throw out the first pitch before Game 1. Seems all good and innocent, right? Well, yes, until you add on the fact that Astros players didn't want him there. According to reports, after finding out Verlander was a consideration for throwing out the first pitch, Astros players went to Crane and told him they didn't want him to because he wasn't there all year and that there was no reason to spotlight him now. Throughout the entire 2021 season, Verlander was never with the team. The players who were there were not too happy about that. When asked by fans on Twitter why he wasn't there all year, he made it about his rehab and how he has to do it quote-unquote every damn day. Although the fact that he is rehabbing is true, that's not really a good excuse, considering Chris Sale and Noah Syndergaard, 2 victims of Tommy John in 2020, were around in the dugouts for their teams when not playing in 2021. Sure, there were times when they weren't, but that was when they were rehabbing with minor league teams or training facilities. They still did everything they could to be with the team. As for Verlander, I guess he used it as an excuse to stay home with his supermodel wife and abandon his teammates, all while receiving $33 million from the team. This is also the same guy who missed out on the 2017 World Series parade for his wedding, which isn't a fireable offense by any means, but something that just seems selfish, and it's gotten to the point where his own teammates don't even want him around. Let me know what you think about Astros players losing respect for Justin Verlander, and thank you for watching.